Hello. Oh, by the way, this is Dolly, my dog. People have said I should include her more in my videos. She don't want to look, she's more interested in the garden. She might turn around in a minute. But this is a video about the story of my bike up to now. I've had it 21 months, this is November 2024. If you've been watching my videos, I've had, yeah, she's having a good look now. If you've been watching my videos, I've had a few problems with it. I really love the bike and I can't get rid of it after 21 months. I've not seen a bike I want to swap it for yet. So, I've had problems. I'm on my third battery. I've had about 40, 50 cutouts. That's the only problems I've had. Everything else is mint. Rides well. Looks good. It's beautiful to look at. Fuel economy is good. So, this is November. This story goes back to June this year. I took it broke down, the second battery burnt out. It's logged on the other videos. And I took it in. That's took it in a van because it's over a year, so you don't get the coverage anymore, the RAC, whatever it is. So I had to pay to have it delivered to Claycross Kawasaki. And they had it for 3 weeks whilst BSA waited to okay a third battery. I was going to have the health check and the second service, but I waited 3 weeks for BSA to okay the battery and I'd give up waiting. So I said I'd bring it back. This is all explained in the video coming up. So I took it back about 3 weeks later for the health check. Well, I've just come down from Claycross Kawasaki, having my bike done, and found this place. It's about half a mile away, Bill Lomas, and it's just an amazing shop, full of old classic 70s, 80s bikes, some old, really old British, but I'll show you around because it's just amazing. You can buy virtually anything, I think, and I'm tempted already, but I'm going to hold on to my wallet, so I hope you enjoy. Well, this is a shop, but just on the street. And the prices are absolutely brilliant. Look at this, you've got to come here. Everywhere you look, I'll only browse over quick because there's that many. I'd be here all day. I mean, look at the prices, it's just... I mean, look at that. Just mint. I mean, you're not going to find a fault on any of these bikes. I haven't seen one of them since about 1970. Z750. These kettles, you probably called them something different in your day. Ours, they were called kettles. Perfection, aren't they, look? Not a blemish on these. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's the H2. Or maybe not, 12,500, 18,500. This is the other H2, that's 3 isn't it we've looked at. Because you can have 3, in fact 4. Because you can just have 4 H2s in your shop. Wow, just an amazing. Look at that. A cheap one here if you want to buy a cheap bike. What a beauty. Everywhere. Crazy. Look at the size of them bars. These we call wheelie bars. It's another kettle. I think I've lost count. One, another one. Well, I think we're up to 5 or 6. Nice little 350 look. What a bargain. What a little pension fund bargain. Absolute mint. But look at this. King of the road. Z1. In absolute mint condition. Just look at that. Absolute mint. I can't fault it. Quality everywhere. And what price for such beauty? Concourse show winner, okay, so we're going to have a big price here, aren't we? Oh, 19.8, that's not bad actually. I thought it was going to be more. I have seen them dearer on the internet. Just look at that, an old bit of history. Just over 4 grand, 11,000 miles. mean, obviously he does all the repairs himself. I mean, oh my God, look at I didn't even see the BSA over there. Look at that. That's like my Thunderbird, that is. Is it a Rocket Ghost? I can't tell on the camera. I'd like a look at that before I go. Just look at this. That's come out of the showroom. Oh, you look, you're just behind me randomly. Something for everybody. Blackies. Till sun. That's where it all started, look. It's virtually a push bike with an engine. Oh, is that the gear shift? I like that idea. Oh, no speedo. So you don't want to be going through 20 limits with us, do you? That's if you can reach 20. What else we got? Lovely AJS in race style, look. TT ready. That's just a piece of artwork, isn't it? Got Belmarth Corb. Beauty. Something for everybody. Oh, didn't realise there's 3 H2s in it. Absolute mint. Look at that. What we're talking, nearly £55,000 worth of bikes just there. Now, everyone can afford 5.8. I paid 7.1 for my BSA, and I've lost £2 on it now in a year. But look at this, just over £5. That is mint, and that is always going to be worth £5 or more. This is Suzuki's. Don't know what they are. Oh, 200 Invaders. For less than £5. Wouldn't you love that in your shed? That's just a little pension fund. You've got to do nothing to do that other like right on a Sunday. No matchless just stuck there. That's when they used to make engines look beautiful. Twin. Oh, well, there you go. Very rare. It's that rare, I've never seen one. Don't you know what it is? Beautiful little Honda, look. Wouldn't you just love that in your garage? Staring at that all day. They're just pieces of artwork, aren't they? Look at that mint. You spend all day looking at that in the shed. Another one everywhere you look. An old little Kawasaki 400 to finish off. Well, this is Bill Lomas's in Chesterfield. There's a story on him if you ever want to freeze frame. You've probably a lot of heard of him. I've heard of him from the past, but I've never been here. I think I've seen him, I recognise him. I think he's a bit older when he's walking around. I don't know if that's Bill or his son. I'm in a rush today. So I'm going to come back here and absorb more of this. Oh, I've missed the AJS out over there. I'll just get through here. Just sitting there looking against it. So we can have a coffee here. Prices are good. Plenty of room to sit. Absolutely brilliant place. I'll be back again, I've just got to rush off. Anyway, thanks guys. Well, here I am. 3 weeks later. Come to pick my BSA Gold Star up. They put a new battery in. And I'm here at Claycross Kawasaki. She's back. Hey, have I missed it? And here we are. Perfect. Right, so we've got about 15 miles to ride home now. It's a lovely sunny day. So hopefully I never have to come here again. I've got to have the health pack and the service pack. That hadn't come in, we waited 3 weeks for that. But we'll have to wait and see. I've got to rebook it in. Let's just hope I don't pop another battery. There we go. Well, here we are, Claycross Kawasaki. I've just brought it in for the second service and the health check. And they said they were going to do the brand new flash, because I've had about 50 cutouts in 18 months. Not bothered me. I can ride it alright, I've got used to it. And I asked them to look about the clutch clicking that I get randomly. I don't know if they do anything about that yet, but they've logged it. But anyway, here's my bike. I've just had the health check done. Claycross Kawasaki. All these beautiful BSAs. And look at this little surprise they give you. Look at this, cool. Neck scarf thing. And look at this cleaning product. It's no cheap stuff, it's a proper big size. It's that big I can't carry it. So if you do get one of them, remember to bring your rucksack or come in your car. Complete with checks. At Claycross Kawasaki, really good people, really good shop. And look what I parked next to, the bike that I'm thinking, I can't get rid of this for one of them. I don't know why, I want one of them in the background, but this is still too nice. So it'll be 2 years next March I've had this. So I'm going to get it till next March before I decide on one of them. But that is really nice, I love the seat as well. Well, I love everything about this bike. Not sure about the fairing, but it goes. Well, that's my bike, and that's what it's supposed to look like. Till I morphed it. You put them both together, look. You can see. Backlight different, shocks, rear shocks are different. Handlebars definitely different. The clock rises, look, compared to a standard one. Okay, done. Health check finished. £98 I think, with the full service, which is a bargain because you get discount if you haven't it done at the same time as an health check. And it looks to me they've put a new chain on. Or he's cleaned my chain up, I don't know, but it never looked like that before. It looks a bit dirty, rubbish. It's good. And look at this, a legacy. This is a friend I've met off the internet. I won't film him till I get his permission. This is Stu I've just met. I think Lumpy might know him. Yeah, he's here. My new best friend. Not that I've got any friends, so he's my only friend. This is a legacy. I couldn't wait. I got mine in March last year and I had to wait till May these come on. I couldn't wait, but I do like them. I was tempted to sell that, but you get too attached. And I would like to put these chrome mudguards on mine, but I bet they're really dear. But it does look nice. And polish the engine. That's something else I'm thinking of doing. All done. Got my free BSA neckerchief. And there she is, finished. Just come back from the second year service, the health check, the free goodies you get off BSA now. They say everything's okay. It's all done and tested. It's clean my chain up wicked. I don't really oil it or clean it. It gets done every time I have a service. But he's done it and it looks great. I know he's had the opposite side cover, not this oil filter cover, because I told him the clutch was clicking. And they said they've had a look and they've definitely had that cover off because there's like goo where they've sealed it again. Boy, I drove home for 15 miles and it rained the whole way. But the bike was perfect with the new flash. Nothing, never stalled. It still seems the same. I'm happy with that. So let's fingers crossed that's the end of all me cutting out problems. I will keep you updated. Well, mucked up to the eyeballs. Look at the crud on it from the rain. And that chain now looks mint. I've just got to get a good wash tomorrow. And hopefully the third battery I've had fitted. It's been 6 weeks now. And it's been perfect, starting every time. So I'm hoping now battery fixed, cutting out fixed, health check done, flash problems are done. So that's it. An A1 perfect BSA. The bike's been brilliant. No more cutouts for 200 miles. And then about a month ago, sadly, I had my first cutout. This is with the new health check and the third latest flash for the ECU. You don't get a newer, the flash. So I got my first cutout. I was a bit saddened because I thought I'd fixed it. And then since then I've had 3 cutouts. I've probably done 400 miles since the new flash. So it's not bad 3. I was getting at least a couple. I was getting at least about 4 a month, 5 a month. And over 20 months, that's a lot, isn't it? But so it's eased off. But the last time I went out, which was 2 days ago, because it was sunny, no cutouts in 30 miles. It was great. So today I'm going to get my bike out again, and I'm going to go for a ride. And I'm going to film it this time because I don't think many people believe me. I've had that many cutouts, so I'm going to film it and see if I get any cutouts whilst I'm filming, just to prove what happens and when it happens. And it's pot luck. May never do it again. I'm hoping it don't do it again because I want a bike that don't cut out. But I'll film it this time. So there it goes. I've got to get my bike out first. I don't think the dog was interested in you fans anyway, so I'll turn her around and say bye, dogs. Say bye-bye. Not interested. Bye. Well, there's the star of the show. She's guarding my bike. I'll just get out now. Dolly! Say! Dolly! You're looking at your fans? Anyway, here's my bike. I'll just get her out. Okay. It's odd. Bit of a mess in here. There she is. I'll just get it out now. There's a So let's warm her up first. I was on it a couple of days ago, so battery still should be alright. Just wait for the engine management light to go out. Yep, never had no trouble with engine management light. And since I waited for the clocks to set and that light to go off, then you press the starter button, never ever has that engine management light come on again. Whereas before it used to always keep coming on. I think it's because I pressed the button before it had all, the ECU had checked everything. So there it goes, it's in neutral. I think I've got my hazards on. Don't know where they are. Where's the hazards on this thing? Oh, it's down here, that's why I keep locking them on. So right, press the starter. You just have to keep pressing the starter until it stops. Don't just press it and let go. All this, there it is. Still sounds good. I mean the choke's on the moment because it's cold. So I'm going to leave that ticking over a little bit whilst to get my gear on. I'll leave you with that sound. That's been about 5 minutes now, warmed up. Oh, there you go. If you rev it too hard, sometimes that's what happens. So now it's done that, let's see if the engine management light comes on. Start it again. There you go. Maybe it's not warmed up fully yet. We'll try it again. Do a couple of little ones. I'll do a big one. I don't know, vibrating off its tongue. That seems to be alright now. It probably wasn't warmed up. Neighbours are probably not too happy with me. That's perfect now. It wasn't properly warmed up, I think. Perfect. Right, as you could see there, it won't go any higher than 7,000 revs. BSA have got a rev limiter for the A2 riders. I mean, I'm fully qualified. And I'm hoping somebody called Lumpy Carbs has got his own forum. He's going to the motorbike show and he meets BSA and asks them a few questions on our behalf. And I've just said, ask him if they can tell us where the rev limiter is. Even if it's just 1,000, 8,000 revs. I mean, it's got 10,000 on the clock with no red line. It stops at 7 in every gear. You can't go any higher than 7, it's impossible. So even if it went to 8, it might just give us that little bit more. Because the 440, I think Gorilla, is it? Enfield Gorilla or whatever, somebody did a video, matched it against this bike, and it was nearly on par with its power, its speed, top end. That's because this is limited to 7,000 revs, and the Gorilla isn't, obviously. I don't know if you call it a Gorilla, I don't know what they call it. But anyway, I'm going out on it now. Well, before I go out, I just want to still explain, I still haven't got a decent camera, a GoPro, or anything like that. I'm not professional enough yet. No one's paying me for my adverts yet, so I ain't got no money not to waste on these videos. I'm only doing them for fun and for your entertainment. Oh, made my finger out of the way, that's how professional I am. Anyway, my dog's still trying to get in on the picture, look. She's checking my bike out, look, she don't know I'm filming her. That's funny. She's terrified of the bike. So what I'm going to do is bodge this camera again. But I found there's wind noise on the camera on my bike, and it's terrible. You know, when you're riding your bike, you can't really hear me talk or anything, because obviously it's just a phone, isn't it? It's not a proper camera, GoPro. So I'm going to bodge it onto my helmet, and I've got an idea to stop the wind noise. I'll just show you. Well, I've took my phone out of its case because I want to try and fix it here with some sellotape or something. Obviously I've got a solid tip ready, but I've got this foam and I'm going to wrap it around my phone. The only around the back, so each end of this covers the speakers, because there's a speaker at the top of your phone and one at the bottom on my Android. So I'm going to do that, but I'll have to try and film you in the mirror again so you can see it when I've done it. Right, don't know if this is confusing, but I've taped some sponge here because there's a microphone there and there's a microphone there. So I'm hoping that's going to muffle the wind noise when I'm on my bike, because it'll be stuck to the front of my helmet. There it goes. Well, this is a test run to see what we're like. I think that's how I ride. I'm just going to have a look at this video, one to see if you can hear me, and two to see if it's in the right place. Well, it looks a bit daft, but it looks like it's going to work. Right, that's warming up for me. Great. I hope the wind noise has stopped and I hope you can hear me. If not, I'll just have to leave the sound of the bike. Right. This on the right is a new BSA dealer, Smalley Cross. I'll try and show you. I don't know where my camera's pointing. Well, that's Royal Enfield. I mean, there's one BSA in the car park and he's got no BSA signs in the window, so you'd never know. I mean, it's ridiculous. You think BSA would make them have to advertise their product. I don't know if you can see. There's Enfields everywhere. I think there's a BSA in the window. But anyway, that's up to BSA, innit? Just listen to this. Right, I'm going to go to the coffee shop. See if anything's working. Costa coffee, look. I'm going to have a coffee and see what film. You probably can hear me now. Pinch's table. We don't want that, do we? Basically, that's bad for your health. And that's supposed to be bad for your health, but I've never found it bad for my health. Let's see if we're still filming. Get me through BSA. Yeah, we're still filming. I'm going to check the video now and see if it did anything. I've had to take the camera off, took the side tape off, because I think it was pointing a bit too low. So I'm going to try and stick it here with the sellotape I've got left, which is this, because I'm now out and about and I've got no other stuff to use. So I'll see if I can get a better lower down picture now, but I think the wind noise wasn't there, what I could hear. Well, this is Costa coffee. Got me coffee. Sorry, this is Costa Fortune coffee. I'm not advertising because I don't get no. I bought my own flapjack, so don't tell anybody. I think that's illegal. To Costa's rules. Well, I'm not paying like £5 for one of them when it's about whatever 50 pence at own bargains. Anyway, cheers. Here's to Costa Fortune coffee. Until they start paying me for advertising, I'll keep using my cheap goods. Just want to talk about a few things about the new BSA Gold Star. As you know, I've had it 21 months. It is mine. I don't ride it for a shop and just tell you what the shop wants you to say, just so you can sell them. Because, to be honest, most of these YouTubers, they're not like me. They don't film their own bike. They borrow one from a shop. They tell you what you want to hear. They're not going to say that was the biggest load of rubbish I've ever ridden, and then take it back to the dealer, because he's not going to give them another one, is he? So they're just basically making a video to make a living. Well, we all are. I would. I mean, at the moment, because what it is, they're calling this BSA. A few of them are calling how bad it is. It isn't bad. Got a few niggles which BSA are trying to sort out, even as we speak. And they find it down to only a minority now that's having the problems. Unfortunately, one's still mine and I do the videos. But I'm honest. I'm honest. I'm not bigging it up just to get more subscribers, because I don't know if you know how YouTube works. You get 1,000 subscribers, they start paying for these adverts, you see. We have no control over them adverts. YouTube put them on, and at the moment you're watching them and I don't get a penny because they're doing it for themselves. I've got to kind of earn my worth on the internet. So when I get to 1,000 subscribers, they'll pay me for them adverts. It's only about a penny a go, but when you're one of these big YouTubers, million views, that works out a lot of money. You get 2 or 3 adverts, you get a penny each time you see an advert. So come on, I'm up to about 440 subscribers now. So let's get me up to 1,000. Let me get some free money. Anyway, I was telling you about the Gold Star. People are calling it, obviously now I've just explained that, people are calling it bad and saying things, it's terrible bike and all that lot. Just so, it's called clickbait. You know what clickbait is. You write a title, a shocking title, like the BSA. The BSA Gold Star, no good for anybody, or something, I don't know. It's wrecked my life. You know, it's lost me loads of money. Just had me fortune. That's called clickbait. So you see the title, and then you click on it. And then it's a load of rubbish, really, what they say. They're just saying it because they want you to stay on as long as you can. Because the more minutes you do, the more that also adds to the tally in what Google videos want as well. You have to have a limited amount. I should be telling you this, but why not? You can start it up like I did. You know the rules. Now I didn't know the rules. You learn as you go along. So they call that bike, and there's nothing wrong with it. I've had Enfields. You've probably seen my other videos. I've had Interceptors and I've had Bonnies, and it is on par with them. And now it's only £5,000. Ridiculous. To me, it cost me 7-1 20 months ago. So I've lost quite a bit of money, because if I get 3.5 for it now, I'm lucky. That's 3,000 I've lost plus in 20 months. That's not my fault. It's not the bike's fault. It's BSA's lowered it, but everybody's benefiting now, apart from the people that bought it at that price. So I'm just supporting this bike. It's a very good bike. The very first one BSA's done. I'm hoping they're going to bring out a bigger one, because it's not kind of powerful enough for me. It's nice, I can have fun. I thrash its head off. I've had big bikes, super bikes, and that is not a fast bike compared to a super bike. It's a fast bike in general terms. You can have fun, but it depends what sort of fun you want. I would like Triumph, like do the 900, 1200 twins. I would like BSA to do one there, or even a V. Two of them engines in a V shape. V1300, like an Harley. Awesome. That's just kind of my thing. That will never happen, because not enough people to buy. They want little bikes like Enfield are doing now. Like Enfield saturating the market with the same bike. They just keep changing the names and the tanks, putting the same engine in, kind of thing, and said it's another model. But I don't know why BSA didn't do that. They could have been doing that for 20 months. We could have had like 10 different models now, all the same thing. It's not like Enfield's bringing out a 750 twin or a 900 Harley twin or anything. It's the same thing. It's either a 650, a 450, 350. It's the same. But anyway, so I just want to tell you that bike, that Golf Star, is a really good bike. Another thing, they say the bike leans too much on the side stand. Well, that's mine on the side stand randomly in a car park, and it don't look like it's leaning too much to me. I think because the bike's that heavy, if it's any more vertical, it may have a chance of rolling off the side stand if you put like one of them wedges underneath the stand to stand it up more upright. I mean, I've had that done before in the past, some of the bikes. I've had, they're quite vertical, and one has rolled off the stand because it was on a camber on a hill. So to me, I think that looks enough, but if it pleases you and you want it sticking up higher, good luck. So here we go again. I'm not going to go too far like this. I'm not going to see in the mirror. I mean, that's an accident waiting to happen, isn't it? Here we go. Things to do for the public. And you stay on. I'm happy. I'm not going to do no jumping around. I'm hoping this time it takes hold. One more car comes in, then I'll be happy. You tell us what you want to do. We got it there. Well, that was kind of successful with my sellotape bodge. I think a bit of the sellotape covered a bit of the lens, but you get the drift, don't you? What I was saying. Well, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.